What's up, ninjas? Diligent here. Welcome back to Content Warning. So, in this video, we're going over one of the biggest hawk badgers in Content Warning. Most annoying entities ever. Several of you reached out to me to get a video on this guy, and I fucking hate the Barnacle Ball. It's probably my arch nemesis in this game. Simply just because it's kind of a dick. So the Barnacle Ball has three main attacks that's going to do. It has a medium attack that it does, where it does that little tornado thingy and sucks you in. And then it has a close range attack where it hits you with the tentacle. Keep in mind that you can hit the Barnacle Ball with the shock stick and stun it, but it's not going to stop it from attacking, because it's the only other entity aside from Flicker and Big Slap that can still attack you, even after it's been hit with the shock stick. So it can suck you in with that tornado, and it can still one-shot you, and it also has its third attack where it'll shoot gas at you too. So just keep that in mind going forward whenever you're trying to encounter the Barnacle Ball, because he is pretty versatile. Best way to deal with the Barnacle Ball is, of course, get your footage when you see him, and then try and get away as quickly as you can, obviously, because you don't want to get caught in like corners with Barnacle Ball or in small spaces, because like I said, it's got that gas attack that it does if you get like elevation on it, and that gas attack will like continue to spread, so it's not just like a small area attack. It will keep spreading, and it'll, like I said, it'll do some serious dot damage to you, and that'll stack after a while, and it'll definitely kill you off pretty quick. So you gotta keep that in mind when you're dealing with the Barnacle Ball. The best way to deal with its little tornado attack is to try and, sucking you in, try and jump away from it. Or, if you're lucky, you can, like, fall down to a lower area. Or if you can get behind a wall or something, that'll help you too. Now, when you're dealing with the Barnacle Ball gas attack, that's a different story. One of the worst possible things you can do is, like, try and run away and go hide in the bell or something like that. Because the Barnacle Ball is going to be able to, hit you through walls, through bells, through barriers, and whatnot with that gas attack, which is slowly going to kill you off and completely end your run. Another thing to keep in mind with the Barnacle Ball is the Barnacle Ball will aggro and chase you at a pretty long range, and it will continue to try and chase you a lot more than some of the other entities in the game, so it definitely has a longer pursuit thing for you. Something to keep in mind with the Barnacle Ball, the main places where I've found him, on this map, I usually find it on the top areas, or the lower areas where we're at here. It's usually on the main surface or in this like lower cage area, but I try and avoid the lower cage area because, as you can see, there's capture cages here, and especially at the 1 million views, I almost always get hit by capture cages here, and as you can see, I just got nabbed by 2 capture cages at once, so there's no way to really get out of that. Now, had I been able to make it up a little bit further on that ramp and gotten snagged by the capture cages then, you can sort of glitch out by crouching and sort of going down on the ramp, and that'll help get you out of the area where, get you out of capture cage. So that's a fun little trick to keep in mind next time you encounter a capture cage on that level. Try and get it to snag you on an incline, because then you can just sort of squeeze out. So, something to keep in mind there. On the first map that we did, the Barnacle Ball is usually in that middle area, where in the previous Big Slap video where I said we find Big Slap a lot. He'll also pop up in that same area too. And the Barnacle Ball on this map, the caverns area, the mines, whatever you want to call it, will pop up a lot on the like wooden bridge areas. As you see here, in this case right here, it looks like we have 2 Barnacle Balls chasing us, because this is my 2.5 million views file here that we're on, so everything's a lot more harder, in case you didn't notice, by the fire everywhere and all the entities trying to kill me. So yeah, Barnacle Ball can attack in groups, which is terrible if you have several Barnacle Balls chasing you at once, because that can cause a lot of problems, just because they're already lethal enough as it is, and then when you throw in multiple Barnacle Balls, it's even worse. So just keep that in mind when you're playing on the higher levels, because the Barnacle Ball will mess you up, and it's more likely to attack you in groups too. So look out for that. So for a quick recap with Barnacle Ball and whatnot, one, remember it has 3 different attacks. The close range attack, where it just hits you with one of your tentacles and it'll send you flying, and that'll take away half your life bars, so getting hit twice by that will almost certainly kill your character. Keep in mind that if it has its little tornado attack, which it'll do at medium range, if you can get between like a barrier, like a wall, or drop off to a lower area or something like that, that will also allow you to escape the tornado's vortex and make it where you don't get sucked in and KO'd. And if you're ever a long range away from the Barnacle Ball and it does that little gas attack, you're going to want to make sure you get away from it as quickly as you can, and don't like trap yourself in like the bell or something like that, because it's not going to be any good, and the Barnacle Ball will end up taking you out that way. So anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, what you want to see next. I do have a few other games that I'm going to be doing when I have time here. I've been pretty busy lately, but I'm going to be doing a couple other games that some developers reached out to me to do, so keep an eye out for that as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you found this video helpful, and also keep an eye out for when that stream for the charity event is going to come up for the Make-A-Wish, and I will see you all in the next videos.